go beat up clipboards.
Can we do that?
No.
That's only.
Shut up, Anvil.
We don't need $15. That's $15 to go and beat down clipboards. Please, I know that you will gladly give us 15.
That is a win-win.
That is a win
Anvil.
for everybody. All right, so we're game number 1 right here. Right on the PS2. We're probably going to see a toss-up between PS2 and Battlefield between these two.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
They both love those. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, no real world tours between these two when it comes to stage, but world tours amongst all the brackets they've attended, all these majors, both of them putting in excellent performances. Really, the big thing about these two is who's able to control the pace of each individual stock. And it's not even about you won't see a 3-stock really from these two. It's not going to happen.
Absolutely not. No. I think it's going to be like a very, very close end of the game, last stock, last hit, every single game.
Well, each stock is its own mini set in itself, and it's frustrating to try and deal with as a player, but you really see the improvements of defense that they both have with how well they're able to break it down. Mistakes like that could cost you, though.
No punish, though.
Yeah, platform in the way, didn't free fall through it.
Right.
I think for Ling, too, he probably didn't anticipate that. Gets the anti-air and forward air as well, but thing is, with that weaker forward air, Pelca's already thinking up. He's going to be living a lot longer. That dare came swinging fast.
The dash attack, the very top hit of it. The box is so good. That whole move is so good.
There we go, gets a dash attack as well. That move is really good too. As well as that one, the Pilates coming through as usual. The up tilt gonna take out that stock. Actually, that move is just an all-purpose tool.
Yeah.
So good at just keeping Ling grounded. And now this is where Pelca. Oh my! Okay,
Oh, that was almost.
Trying to even the Warfare's Ling, pulling out his own explosion, but Pelca could avoid it. We are highly sad that you couldn't attend as well, Nelvin.
Oh, he kills himself with that. I don't think he realized quite where it was.
Do you see the look on Pelca's face afterwards? Like, man. It's like a kid who got caught in a candy jar. It's like, all right, I dipped a little bit too hard. Gonna kill himself. Luckily for him, though, he got enough percent on Ling to not really be too sad about how that stock transpired.
He still got the lead here. Could have been a lot worse for him. Turnip actually breaking the combo there.
And up tilt almost not, just barely not killing right there.
That shield pressure. Oh my god. Snake's 4 chill, on top of being frame 4, also will just shatter your shield.
Can anybody explain to me why this man with all these explosive, nobody knows where he's keeping them. Just the swiftness in so many hitboxes. Oh, gets knocked down, gets the tech. Tech again? All right, not a third one available for Ling to go off of there. I got to somehow learn how to do El Tec de Jesus the proper way so I can actually capitalize on that. They're going to close it out, bring it back to even.
Can't do it anymore, though. It's going to come untechable too soon.
Going to ignore that chit-chat. All right, so one stock apiece. Last stock here. Pelca can't really go for all the trades he was hoping for before because of things like this. Oh, if that Nair connected, that would have been so much damage.
Up to the back throw. What's going to get off of? Not much. Ling actually fighting right back. Again, that fork, they're coming out at frame 4. Such a good get off the option.
Exactly, because he was definitely getting frame trapped right there, but he was able to mash out that frame 4 F tilt pretty much off of a buffer from the tech.
Yeah.
Ling just trying to keep him grounded right now. Pelca perfectly content with that. He has his 1/3 stage control. That's the big thing with Snake. 2/3. Wow, perfect timing on that air dodge.
Oh, that was an air dodge. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It's like the perfect frame. That's easily punishable if you make a mistake, but Ling timed it correctly.
I can see it back for here. Yep. Nikita. Oh, downers it, but it's still going to hit him anyway.
I'm sorry, but that was like the most... It's the weirdest kill that I've seen all day. Just trying to kick it away no, and then no spark, no nothing.
Just dies.
Just dies.
Imagine seeing a missile flying at you. You just want to stomp on it. This will save me.
The bravest person in the building is Peach. Just willing to content and just try and kick away explosives. Now, Pelca gonna take that one for sure.
Oh, we're actually going to Kalos.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
Actually, that's right. This is another one that they go too often too, because it's basically for Ling, do I want to deal with him and frame trap him on platforms? Or do I want to play far away from him and remove his ability to control 1/3 of the stage?
Yeah.
Now with all this range, Pelca really only has one small side, and Ling is perfectly content with sitting on the other edge, not having to fight with it.
Yeah, I think these two are just so similar in playstyle that honestly, they don't really care where they go because they both come at like all the same stages.
Yeah. That's it. If anything, these two kind of like represent like the melee counterpick, the way that those go. It's like, all right, you won yours, now you're guaranteed to get your good stage afterwards. It's not normally as big a deal in this game by comparison because so many characters are so good on multiple stages. With these two, it's more like, all right, how do I want my playstyle to work this time around?
Yeah. I'm surprised Pelca's still alive from that down smash.
Agreed. And also, Cypher actually not breaking off of that nair there. Gonna stay alive a little longer. There we go. Perfectly set up. Forced him into air dodge, closing it out.
Yeah, he actually dodged too low anyway. He was that either way.
He was, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like regardless, he was gonna die. Ling, and now see, Ling is perfectly content with staying over on the left-hand side. Like this is one of these matches where he's forcing Pelca to take the initiative. Meanwhile, Pelca just trying to work on his forearm, trying to get sponsored by some professional team. Hopefully not the Mets, because when you play on the Mets, you get
missing a Hawk
destroyed.
Oh, Hawk took over Phantom. Okay.
Yeah, actually, yep, that was a major Hawk pop-off. Hawk winning on the other stream over Phantom.
Good stuff. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to like top snakes, I feel like I don't see anyone use grenades quite as precisely as Pelca. His placement of grenades is always so on point.
Yeah, when you talk about the differences in play styles when it comes to a lot of characters, usually you don't get too many differences, but with snakes, they all play so different.
So different, yeah.
And Pelca definitely, like you said, he's a master of stage control. He's so good, and I love how he staggers on shield like that. That's like an FGC thing you see.
Yes, exactly.
And he does it so good.
Because either you take it and your shield's getting low, or you drop shield and you're getting hit. Like it's a lose-lose scenario. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a great way to establish fear, forcing them to think, oh, now I got to stay in shield longer as we go further.
Oh,
gets free grabs. Perfect anti-air right there. Spot dodge buffer off of that too. Being able to spot dodge buffer between F tilt and up tilt with a grenade in hand too. So if Ling actually hit him for his troubles, they would have just traded away.
Exactly. That's something that like, Pelca is just so aware of his grenades at all times too. Yeah, like when he's actually throwing them, he knows exactly where he's throwing them at all times. He always is trying to block off as many of your options as possible.
Yeah, and it's draining for both of them. For Ling to navigate around it and watch Pelca just give him the stock.
Yeah, for real.
And this
barely off when Ling on the stage there.
Yeah, this is really bad for Pelca now too, because Pelca now on his last stock on a stage where Ling is perfectly content to camp. He can't afford to really take so many trades, so this might be where we see one of Pelca's signature like early fares.
That's your sick. He threw the turnip and then F tilted immediately, and then caught the turnip and F tilted. That's a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness! He got like a jab block animation to grenade that almost set up into a fair. That would have been beautiful, but Ling decided to wait instead.
Dash attacking Kita? Actually, uppies right through it. I didn't know that worked. That's kind of wild. All right, gets the back air. Has him off stage. Wow. That was risky.
Yeah, and that was like, I'm at a loss for words. Like, the confidence that he had. He knew Pelca was trying to bait him to go at him, and he still got him kind of like a bit of a... What I don't even know what the term is. What are those guys who bait with, like, bowls? I don't remember what it is. The red capes. I don't know what they are.
Oh, matadors?
Thank you! Jesus! I was trying so hard to pull that word out.
I thought you said bait with balls. I'm like, what are you on about?
All right then. So, let's, not that one. But, so you guys got to watch my mind just fall apart for a second there. But
it's been a long day.
It's really one of those things that, like, you don't normally see somebody intentionally do. Are we going to see Megalvania?
No, go to Great Bay.
Oh, no, Great Bay. Or Pirate Bay. Battlefield version. Somebody, please.
Go to a cool
give us a new stage. Give us a cool stage. Come on, you can do this. You can do this.
Brinstar has some bangers. Okay, right?
Yeah, you do realize that forever from now on forward, you were the guy who said bait with...
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
I'll hold it. I've said worse things in my life.
You got a Yoshi story? That's not legal.
Yeah, it is.
Is it legal?
Our kind of picks are Kalos and Yoshi story.
Oh, right. Duh. I'm sorry.
We are running the same rules as Shine.
I'm sorry. For some reason, I had Yoshi's story in the same vein as Dreamland. Like, we're still going there. This is how badly that Nikita screwed me up. All right, so we're going into game number 3. 1 game apiece. Very great adjustments from Pelca, especially after the early stock he gave him in the last game. Brought it all the way back.
Rough.
Actually, excuse me. Who won the last game? I don't even know anymore.
I believe game 2 was LingLing, game 1 was Pelca.
All right, man.
I could be wrong.
Right, because Ling counterpicked there.
Yeah.
All right, so game 3.
We're falling apart.
I need some of these Red Bulls that Fume left behind,
I mean,
man.
there's plenty over there.
Are there?
Yeah.
Wow, what have I been doing all day?
I don't know. I can't drink them, so.
I shouldn't. All right, F-Tilt get a force Ling back off
I mean,
and get a little bit extra damage from that grenade,
I
too.
just have heart problems. That's a bad idea for me.
What was that?
I have heart problems. That's a bad idea.
Oh,
for me
yeah,
to drink
please don't do that.
Yeah.
We like our being alive.
I mean, speak for yourself. All
right.
Falls with an air there.
Yeah,
Work out
good.
for him.
Yeah, good bait from Ling there, like just kind of dancing around the platforms. All right, which way is he gonna go? Good route that he took there. Gonna avoid the dash attack. That could have definitely closed that out.
I'm actually liking this counter pick a lot from Pelca. I feel like
He probably didn't give him Battlefield. Ooh, gets a cross up there on the lower edge. Good call from Pelca. Risky, but it worked.
Yeah, I'm really realizing Snake's ability to limit your movement as much as possible on these smaller stages.
Yeah, again, like controlling thirds of the stage is one thing. When you have triplats as well to set up all those grenades at C4, it's another thing. And also the smaller blast zones by comparison to, say, Battlefield.
Right, yeah. Peach being light, gonna die pretty early to a lot of Snake setups.
Yeah, meanwhile, Pelca living all the way to 165. Pelca content to just go to the corner again. This is exactly what he wants. Just get as much as you possibly can out of this stock.
Oh, that was sneaky.
I didn't think he was even going to make that back
Me
with
either.
that angle there. So good thing for Pelca, still alive at 184.
Yeah, this is a great lead for him.
Ling waiting. Oh, yeah, gets the
yeah.
As long as you get the stock, it doesn't matter. Whether you hit the body or hit the Cypher, that's going to be it. Only 46% too.
All right, playing patient right now.
There we go. Stalling him out at the ledge. That Ling doing a great job of just, while Pelca wants to set up his traps, Ling baiting him for doing so and eventually closing it out at 80% by comparison to 184 before. That is huge for Ling.
Yeah, that was a deep forward air out there.
Oh my. Okay, so Ling stopped it because he knew it wasn't, like, nothing else could come from that afterwards.
Ooh, this is looking rough.
Oh, he's going to close it out!
Oh my god.
What? That was a surgeon at work. Ling just got his PhD in how to edge guard. That was so smooth.
I think Pelca's regretting that counter pick.
I mean,
that was brutal.
You know, it worked. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if we go back, just because at the start, it seemed okay.
Yeah.
But afterwards, it was the ledge game. Like, just playing off stage, it completely derailed. But gonna go to Town City. Probably more in your mindset than my eternal optimism. Somewhere AG is dying inside. If you ever hear me and AG commentate, AG is always the first one to point out how bad something was. I'm like, no, maybe not. He's like, no.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
I feel like on stage, your story looked great for Pelca. As soon as he's off stage, since there's not many options he has to recover against Peach on that stage, like because of the wall. He can't like go under. He's forced to hug the wall. And Link just kind of used that like 3 times and just killed him very early twice in a row. Yeah,
what was a good idea for him at start, getting those side blast zones, really what ended up being is, like, what cost him was, like you said, that one stop trajectory that he had to follow with that wall. All right, the platform's going to get out of the way. Now we're down to an FD pick. I think this is actually, ooh, wow. I thought Ling was going to be able to get prepared for that, but just staying away. And no platforms to be able to hide now. He has to be content with whatever Ling chooses, but that back air going to keep him safe.
Like, for both players right now, I feel like it's a minigame trying to land. Pelca's going to cover the entire ground with grenades, and then, yeah, like that. Yep, exactly.
That's the minigame in itself. Like, how do I bait out up tilt? And for Pelca, it's like, well, eventually it's going to work. And it worked for him that time. Going to take the first stock. Landing with back air again. That was a confident move, considering Ling was in position to punish him for it.
He does that a lot. He's confident in it. You can tell it's going to go through a lot of hitboxes.
Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do the most obvious option right in somebody's face to make them go, huh? And that'll set you up for better defensive habits later. Not too often, though. That's asking for trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, like, when you land a back air, you kind of, like, flip profile into the ground for a second. I feel like that's a layer he's considering.
Just watching that back air, he's like, the man is literally landing flat. He's belly flopping to the floor. Like, Got
Yeah.
some really good abs for that.
Yeah. I think he's about to crack a few ribs.
Oh.
Well, Mr.
Yeah,
Saturn's
actually-
in play.
Yeah, and Snake is just eternally bleeding the entire match. Blowing himself up.
You can hear it in his voice. Oh, there goes Saturn.
Is he actually just crying for help?
He might be.
Most flexible man in the business. He's got so many broken ribs and yet still manages to stretch like that.
No, that's still Ganon. Most flexible man in the business. Seen that up tilt?
Good point.
No one else is doing splits like that.
That is a very good point, actually, and holds it there, too. Ling holding that back air right to the face. Gonna get in, not swift enough to be able to punish that. Good quick cancel from Pelca there. Ling not falling for the bait of that C4 there. Ling just trying to get him to pull it.
Ooh, barely missing that up tilt. Yeah, I also winced. That was so close.
If you looked at Ling in the camera, too, Ling realized he messed up because he had already expended his jump. So it was like, oh, crap. So luckily for him, he didn't get hit by it.
He got 5 up smashes into the up tilt.
Yep. Like, really there, it's, okay, I either get up attack, get hit by up smash, or hope he goes for yet another get up attack. There we go. Ling gonna close it out, bringing it back to 1 stock apiece. Trying to close it out right now, not trying to bring this to game 4.
What you gotta admire is like top players, or like, and like the high level top level players, but like they were not afraid to go so deep for edge guards. Like again, it's that risk management.
Excuse me, bring it to game 5. Bring it to game 5. That public school math.
Again, I didn't even catch that either.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm just derailing as the day goes by. But right now, we're at least these two are still not. They're not derailing at any point. Ling did not fall for it. Pelca is so good at stealing games from LingLing with that fair as matches progress, especially last stock. Ling, he's going to be staying on stage a lot.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's going to die to that after that Nair follow-up, where we are going, in fact, to game number 5.
I was about to comment on how the counter city's low ceiling came into play there, but no, it did not. That's not a thing.
That's actually, that's
Wrong
a big
game.
ceiling there, and regardless, it still killed. Like that, he had good DI for that too. He went to the left, but he was so
just
high
that
up.
strong, yeah. That too, yeah, he's also very high up.
It's such a good move, and even with that commitment that he did there on the center platform, he knew that he had the opportunity to keep him safe. Yeah, Boomerang Nikita coming in.
Do you remember when Town and City was like terrifying, the low ceiling?
Yeah.
Remember she getting ding-donged at 40 consistently?
I played Ike.
Oh, man. Yeah, good point.
I wanted people going there. Like, please let me kill you at 60 because I can't do it I can't do otherwise. That character had problems, but we're going into game number 5 here. We got the run back. No purpose whatsoever. Either of these players switching characters. We're going to Battlefield. So it seems like LingLing finally trying to pull out what he believes is his trump card in this situation here.
Does Pelca have other characters?
Yeah, oh yeah, Pelca has plenty of other characters, but in terms of matchup-wise, this is definitely his best character he has for this matchup.
Yeah. I think I've seen his Diddy, right? Still plays Diddy a
Very,
little bit.
very scarcely. Plays more Mario than Diddy, if anything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the Snelka. Oh my god. Damn it, the snake is really what gives him his most work. It's been his most used character, really just succeeding so well with this character as time has progressed. Problem right now, though, he's looking at a decent % deficit. But for Snake, in this matchup, really, Ling can't kill him right now. So he's okay with that.
Yeah.
There we go,
Ooh,
though. Gonna get
anti-air.
that kill that he was looking for. And only taking 36%. Very nice, comfortable lead for LingLing.
Like you're saying, you can't do the same thing too many times. Like, he's falling on the back air so many times that you said, no, I'm just going to up smash it this time.
Gets the back air, just forcing Ling at the ledge once again. This is the most menacing yet stupid-looking stance I've ever seen. Watching Snake hold a grenade with his hand all the way in the back, trying to walk.
He looks so goofy.
He looks so funny.
God, the range in that up tilt just isn't okay.
Yeah, it really isn't, and for Ling, for good reason, he's staying far away from it. This is that stamina game. This is where it comes into play. Ling is navigating the platform, staying as far away as he possibly can from Pelca right now, just getting small damage. Pelca not there to cover. I had already empty hopped and committed, so couldn't go for an up air again after that. Ling baiting around these grabs too. Pelca trying to find his opportunity. Oh, and the C4 just barely missing.
Dash attack? Oh, not going to kill yet.
Yeah, nice high ceiling for Pelca. Very thick. Dropping down immediately, going for the up tilt, but Ling got out of dodge quick.
You don't see that fake very often, just run in with a raw back air. That is not something you see every day.
Yeah, it's one of those confusing options. It's like, all right, like you don't expect this, but when it happens, it's so good because you never expected it to happen.
Exactly.
And you hold on to that at the very end. That's why I think that fair is still very much in play for Pelca. Like, especially if he gets Ling down to last stock while he's up, he's taken so many games. And I don't even want to try and, like, pre-predict it, but it's definitely something that's in Ling's head.
He's still alive. Oh, my God.
170. This is huge for Pelca to hold on to stock as long as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's game 5. I could see an option for Pelca such as that runoff forward air coming into play. Depends the whole set for edge guarding, just using Nikita and ledge traps, but sometimes if you don't expect a snake to run off and fair you.
Exactly. But usually he'll do it on his recovery, too. Like, you just don't expect it.
Double parry, okay.
Yeah, see, there it is right there. Already putting the fair out. Not anywhere near where it is, but definitely reminding LingLing. And LingLing just... I would not be surprised if we see this match go down to about 1 minute, if anything less.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ling is not trying to really box with Pelca at all right now. Wow, good memory on the timer. Knowing the grenade timer, running in, not getting hit by that grenade and taking big damage.
Yeah, it's about expected from this matchup. I feel like from the beginning, it's always they fight for the lead. Like they get kind of aggressive at first to get the lead. And once one gets the lead, the match just slows down immensely.
Yeah, it's so important. Like I said, tempo control in this matchup in particular, it's huge because you can't really commit like that as Peach the same way you can always float on other people when you have so many grenades in your way. There we go, forward throw, just going for positioning, trying to... Oh, wow, that
was close.
That was really close.
Yeah, that comes back to earlier with Pelca's grenade usage, just covering so much space.
He does a good job with that. It's like just the maintenance control he has. All right, this is one of the few times where Ling, if he wants to, he can try and go at him at the ledge. Back air is going to take it.
Do it.
LingLing taking it with a 2-stock victory, preventing any type of clutching out from a fair at last stock. And Ling going to move on into winners finals, sitting on the other side of what is, I believe, Light coming up next. And
yes, we're gonna